Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend. You guys know the vibes. Welcome to Keep It Tickin TV. Today, we're going to be talking about round 3 of the FA Cup. We're going to be looking at Arsenal versus Newcastle United at the Emirates Stadium. And then at 3 p.m., we're going to be talking about the game at 3 p.m., which is Manchester United at home at Old Trafford versus Watford. It's going to be a great day. Really good football on the way. Really excited for today. So we're going to dive into this. I'm going to give you guys my predictions for today in regard to those two games. And like I said, we'll start off with the Arsenal-Newcastle game, since that's the earlier of the two. The lineups just came out not too long ago for them, so we're gonna dive into them. I'm gonna give you my opinion on the lineups, let you know what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. We'll take a look at DraftKings Sportsbook just to look at some lines, see who they have as odds-on goal scorer, different things like that. I'll give you the players that I like, the players I don't like, and then we'll get into the United game, talk a little bit about that. No lineups are going to be out for that one. It's a little too early. But, just judging off of who I think should play and who I expect to play, I'll give you some predictions on that. So, yeah, we're going to dive right into this. First, we'll take a look at the Arsenal Newcastle game, the lineups for the game. So everything that, I'm showing is coming off of ESPN.com. Oh, wait, here we go. We got a chat. Ali Arsenal says, yo, what's up, Ali Arsenal? He says, Manchester United might take the dub at Old Turdford. Yo, this kid is too funny. I cannot do it. Oh my gosh. He said Manchester United. Oh my gosh. That's definitely a first. I've heard that one. I've heard it all, but that is a first from Ali Arsenal. You gotta love it. Keeping the fucking vibes up. I love it, kid. Oh my god. Let's get back to this lineup though. So sorry about that. So as you can see, ESPN.com, we're looking at the third round of the FA Cup. So we'll start off with Arsenal. They're going to run that 4-2-3-1 that Arteta's been having a lot of success with recently. So I approve of that by Arteta. I think keeping a solid formation, like keeping a consistent shape, is really important, especially since, things aren't really going the smoothest as at Arsenal right now. But since they have been consistently keeping this 4-2-3-1 formation, they've been getting the results they need. So just to get into it, to start off, I like Aubameyang up top. I think Lacazette has been doing really well recently. So I don't know. I think he could have started this game. He definitely deserved a shout for a start, but Aubameyang gets the start. Aubameyang's a great player. I think him or Lacazette up there, it's the same shit, really. They're both two really great goal scorers. Just fucking foxes in the box, like really good goal scorers. So I think Aubameyang's a good pick. I would have gone with Lacazette though, because he's more in form, in my opinion. He's just been finding the back of the net and getting assists more recently than the likes of Aubameyang. But I don't think that they've played. I don't know. I'd have to go back on FootMob and take a look at their past games. But I know Aubameyang played where Martinelli played the last time they ran this formation, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I think Martinelli, where Martinelli is, Aubameyang was playing. So this is a little different. This is Aubameyang up top as a target man, really pacey. So yeah, I approve of that. I think Martinelli is going to do bits this game. I haven't seen him in a little bit due to an injury a knock that he took. So I think he'll do really well. He's a player. He's one of my favorites on Arsenal. I'll get into the Arsenal players that I like in a little bit. So yeah, I think he'll have a good performance today. Willian in the hole. So Willian in the hole in this 4-2-3-1 formation. What the fuck is Arteta smoking? What the fuck is Arteta smoking? Like, is he must be off that Cali connected biscotti or some shit, because this man is fucking zooted. I'm telling you. Willian in the hole. That is a big fucking mistake. Okay. That is a huge mistake. Especially when you have the likes of Emil Smith Rowe, one of the fucking ballers on the team. Ballers on the team. Emil Smith Rowe is a fucking baller. Oh, yo, we got some chats in. We got Matt Petrucci in the chat. He's saying bum. He's saying, hey, there he is. Matt Petrucci in the chat. That's the homie. Yes, sir. Keeping the vibes up. You know the vibe. Yes, sir. We got Ali Arsenal in the chat. He said Willian at a cam might be decent, but that's a risk I'd never take. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just cannot see Willian at the cam position. Like, there's just too much. He's just gonna have way too many like midfielders, defenders trying to, pick his pocket and shit. It's a position that you have to have really good ball control, really good close control with the ball, have your head up at all times to find the next pass, one touch, two touch passing only at that position, really. So I see Willian more as a if I'm wrong here, correct me, but I see Willian more as as like a right winger. I see him more as a wide player. And when you're a wide player, okay, so Ali Arsenal is saying, unless he's playing a center forward free roaming role, that's interesting. I would like to once the game starts, I'll definitely take a look. Kickoffs at 12:30, so I'll definitely see how Arteta tells Willian to room, if it's like a free roam or if it's more of a in the hole 10 more disciplined role. Matt Petrucci says almost like having Greenwood on your team might be decent, but a risk I'd never take. Almost like having Greenwood on your team might be decent. Okay, so that's where you're wrong, kid. Greenwood is levels. Like, Greenwood isn't, there's no questions to be asked. He's one of the best finishers on Manchester United, like, without a doubt. I mean, him and Cavani, him and Cavani are like neck and neck. Cavani's above him when it comes to finishing because he's just, above. He's raw. He's just levels. But Greenwood, he's a finisher. He's just a straight finisher. Can shoot from the left, right. So the kid's bugging. Matt Petrucci, you're wilding out with this comment. Might be decent. The kid is phenomenal. So we'll get back over to the lineups. Like I was saying, I think Emil Smith Rowe would have been better right here for Arsenal. Just because they've been having a lot of of success with Emil in that role. He's really careful with the ball, keeps his head up at all times, isn't selfish, you know what I mean? So here we go. Oh my gosh, they're taking the piss. He's saying, Matt Petrucci's saying, that's not saying much. Man U isn't good. My dude, we're literally, if we win our game against Burnley, we'll be top of the table, my G, going into the game against Liverpool on the 17th. So you're bugging. I mean, I guess this kid's one of those, the table really doesn't tell the true story type thing. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just him, I guess. Ali Arsenal saying Martinelli over Gang Rene Wood. Gangrene Wood? I don't even know what the fuck that says. But he's saying Martinelli over Greenwood. you're wildin', okay? Like, if I need to get dude, if we gotta go into the stats, I'll bring up the stats, you know what I mean? Like, we got screen share and shit. This is a stream, like, we can dive into the stats if you want, unless you're one of those eye test kids that, like, doesn't talk about stats, so fuck, we'll get into that later, I guess. I don't even wanna give that time, honestly, because Greenwood's levels. So, let's get into this, yeah, so Emil Smith Rowe should have started over Willian, unless, in my opinion, Emil is now the first choice number 10 in this formation under Arteta since he's been implementing this 4-2-3-1. If he's the first choice number 10 for the Premier League, then I understand us, dropping him for this game, and it is only a cup game, so they might be trying to rest him for that. Here we go. We got Matt Petrucci saying Liverpool is an L. A couple weeks from now is another L from Man City. That's 2 right there. I mean, kid, like you act like this shit is like already fucking in concrete. Like, yeah, Liverpool's gonna win this and that. This is football, kid. Anything can fucking happen. Like, anything can fucking happen. I'm trying to think of like an upset that just happened not too long ago. You got me fucked up. Hold up. I gotta bring this up real quick. Cause yeah, like he said, okay, Ali Arsenal said Greenwood never made Conte eat pitch. Bro, we're gonna volk off of fucking highlight reels and freestyle fucking tricks and fucking futsal, fucking Volta. Like, nah, this isn't Volta, kid. This is fucking get the ball in the back of the net, and that's that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't that fucking messing around, all that bullshit. Matt Petrucci says it is. It's not an L, kid. It is not an L. Anything can fucking happen. Like, if you know football, anything can happen. Liverpool is injury stricken right now, so they're not the team they always were or used to be. So get that shit out of my face, kid. Ali Arsenal with the LOL. To I guess what I said about Volta football, because he's trash at Volta football, Ali Arsenal. So I guess he just can't relate. But let's get back to this. Pepe out on the right. I mean, he's trash, but I mean, if they're gonna give him a game, they might as well give him this one. I like Willock and El Neni as the holding mids. I love Kieran Tierney. I think Kieran Tierney is likely to get a goal or an assist today. I think more likely is an assist. So yeah, I love Kieran Tierney today. I think he's a really strong player. Matt Petrucci says put money on it. I accept Venmo, PayPal, etc. Yeah, this kid trying to take a gentleman's bet. Oh, you're too funny, kid. You are too funny. 20? Nah. Oh shit. But you're a goon. We got Ali Arsenal saying after he vaulted Conte, he put it in the back of the net. I gotta check out what you're talking about. I'll have to look at when they beat Chelsea 3-1. I'm guessing that's the game that you're talking about. Matt's saying LMAO, do it for the stream. Yes, sir. Doing it for the stream. Gang shit. Yes, sir. Oh shit. All right, I gotta get through these lineups real quick. So right back into it. I love Tierney. I think he's most likely to get an assist today. Or he could end up finding the back of the net. That's the type of player I think he is. I also see Martinelli getting a goal today. I like Martinelli. I like Martinelli a lot. This kid, he said, put e-signatures in the chat. Yo, you are a goon, dude. You're too funny. Yeah, I like Martinelli to score today. I think he's, coming off of that injury. I think he's going to try and bounce back as best he can, get a goal in this FA Cup tie, and just to build his confidence again. And then, we got Mari. I like Mari a lot. I haven't really seen much of him, but from what I have seen recently, he looks great. David Luiz, I don't think that's a good. I don't really like David Luiz, but he has to get a game. You know what I mean? He said put I showed that already. But yeah. So yeah. I think he deserves a game. Because I know Gabriel has been playing at the back. I guess David Luiz has been playing with them. I'm not sure, but yeah, he deserves a game as well because I thought he got benched their last game, but maybe I'm tripping. And then Leno and net, that he's a great goalkeeper. He's gonna do his thing today. If we look at Newcastle side, they're running a 4-5-1. So I guess it's really gonna be like almost in defense. I'm gonna guess that the 4 defenders are gonna suck in, and Longstaff and Hendrick will drop back more out like wide a little bit. They're gonna in defense. It's gonna be like 6 at the back. So it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a game for. It's going to be a game for Arsenal to break down a side that has 2 banks of 5 pretty much to defend. It's just going to be low block, just park the bus performance by Newcastle, just judging off of their formation, and then they're going to try and counterattack with the likes of Andy Carroll. I do like Andy Carroll. He did get a goal in their last game from a header. I like Andy Carroll. I think he might get one today. I think he'll end up nicking one today because he's just like one of those players that like comes up when you least expect it. You know what I mean? And he just knows how to like really win balls off of set pieces. So I think I think Newcastle will be a real big set piece threat because they have some people that are great with delivering the ball, like Isaac Hayden and Sean Longstaff. They have some good deliverymen. So Joe Linton isn't a bad header of the ball either. So they got big guys. Arsenal doesn't really have the biggest of guys, so I think this is a game for Newcastle to win in the air. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a scrappy one. Definitely some textbook English football. Matt Petrucci with the chat, he says it's more like a 4-3-3 holding type of deal. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can definitely see that. They're gonna definitely have Joe Linton out wide and Almiron out wide going forward. Carroll's gonna stay up top, and then Isaac Hayden's gonna play really defensive while Sean Longstaff and Jeff Hendrick get more forward. I can agree. I think it's very similar to a 4-3-3 holding, but just a little different in the way that I think the Almiron and Joe Linton, the 2 wide players, that would be the wingers in the front 3. They're going to play, like how they have it on here, a 4-5-1. They're going to play more defensive, suck in with the defensive mid and the other midfielders, and like I said, put like 2 banks of like 5 or like 6 at the back and then 3 in front of that. You know what I mean? So, or like 2 in front of that. So, it's going to be really defensive football from Newcastle today. It's going to be all about Arsenal being able to break them down, and I think Willian on the pitch is not going to help that at all because the low block, you're going to need a player that's good on the ball, really delicate with the ball, takes care of it, has really great vision, can see those passes, before anyone else. So, and I think Emil Smith Rowe possesses that. So I think that's going to be a loss for Arsenal today. I think honestly that's where the game, if Arsenal loses this game, it's going to be from the lack of clear-cut chances created, which that's going to come from Willian in the starting lineup. It's going to come from Willian, Martinelli, Pepe, because they're going to be the ones to try and get the ball to Aubameyang because he's their target man in the 4-2-3-1. So, that's how I see the game going. It's if it is going to be won by Newcastle, it's going to be set pieces, off corners, off fucking free kicks, just anything like that. I do want to take a look at the benches. So as you can see, Alexander Lacazette is on the bench for Arsenal. I think if Aubameyang doesn't have a good game today, I think throwing in Lacazette for the second half, if there aren't any goals created in the first half, I think throwing Lacazette in the second half would be smart by Arteta, just because he's been in really good goal scoring form of late. Also, if they don't have any goals by the second half, I'd say throw in Emil Smith Rowe for where Willian is, you know what I mean, which is how they should have started the game, but it is what it is. And then Bakary Sako or Bakuo, I can never say his name, Bakio Saka. I can say Saka, but I can't say the Bakayo. Bakio Saka. I think he should get thrown in where Pepe or Martinelli are. If either of those two don't have a good game or aren't performing on the day. Nobody really on Newcastle's bench that I think can make an impact besides like the likes of Dwight Gale or like a Matt Ritchie or something, just to get on the pitch and just break down the play by Arsenal if they're possessing the ball a lot and just ticking it around the Newcastle team. I think throwing in the likes of like Matt Ritchie or a Dwight Gale at like midfield, like a more advanced midfield, but try and break the ball down would be smart by them. So yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be a game for Arsenal. It's going to be won by just creating a fuck ton of chances for Aubameyang. For Newcastle, I think it's going to be a game won by set pieces, so corners or free kicks. I see this game going in Arsenal's favor. It's the Emirates FA Cup. They're sponsored by Emirates. They always seem to go far in this competition. So I'm gonna have to take Arsenal in this one. I'm thinking it's gonna end like 3-1 or 2-1 to Arsenal. I definitely see, like I said, I see Martinelli getting a goal today for sure. So if you're going to lock anything in on the DraftKings Sportsbook, gamble responsibly if you are. Definitely lock that in. Martinelli to score anytime. Next, we're going to take a look just for a couple minutes. I don't have the lineups or anything for the United game. But I do want to just, take a look at their recent patch of form and just talk about that. Also, let's look at before I do that though, let's look at Arsenal's last 5 games in all competitions and Newcastle's last 5 games. So as we see, Arsenal, they weren't in the best patch of form, and then towards the tail end of December, they started to run that 4-2-3-1 formation, and they started to see a lot of success with it. They're running it again today. So, that being said, I think they'll find success with it again today. This is a competition that they usually find success in. So all things point to Arsenal, especially after that 4-0 win against West Brom. They had to break a team down. West Brom, 2 banks of 5. They literally didn't even have an attacker. Every player on the pitch was defending. The kid says gamble responsibly. I love it. Yes, sir. Gamble responsibly always. So yeah, let's get into this. They broke down West Brom with 4 goals, which was an incredible performance by Arsenal. So if they can do it against West Brom, I think they can do it at home against a team that's going to set up similarly against like Newcastle. Newcastle, on the other hand, has been in terrible form recently. They have had to play a lot of tougher sides. Brentford is a great team from the Championship. So, really good team and a great team in the Championships, just like any other team in the Premier League, really. So, that one, them losing that game, I wasn't surprised. They ended up having to play Man City at the Etihad. They ended up losing that game. They drew to Liverpool, which was a good performance. They probably should end up losing that game, but they got the point. And then their last game was against Leicester City. They ended up losing that one as well. So they're not in a good patch of form. But you know what they say, you're due for a win eventually. You know what I mean? So this could be the day for them. So we'll see what happens. He says, Matt Petrucci says, "What's the lock? I'll put 5 on it for you." I'm thinking the lock today is so the lock is probably it's tough because I want to say Martinelli to score at any time. But that's kind of a long shot. So I would say take Aubameyang to score at any time. It's probably a decent it's probably at a decent value right now. We can take a look at that real quick because I'm not really going to go too in depth on the Manchester United game. So we can take a look at this real quick. We're going to look at the Arsenal Newcastle game on DraftKings Sportsbook. Game starts in around 3 minutes. Remember to gamble responsibly. And yeah, let's take a look. So I was thinking under 2.5 might be the lock because I think it either under 2.5 or over 2.5. I'm still torn. I want to go with over because I think it might end 2-1, but there's always that possibility of Arsenal getting a clean sheet and it ending 2-0. So honestly, I want to say throw a little bit on under 2.5 because I think it could go. Excuse me. I think it could go 2-0 to Arsenal without a goal from Newcastle and a goal from the likes of Aubameyang and Martinelli. But let's take a look at Aubameyang's odds to score at any time. So Martinelli is plus 135. Plus 135. That is a great value. That is a great value to take for Martinelli. Plus 135 is amazing. Like that's a great value. I would definitely lock that in if you dare. And then let's also see what Aubameyang's odds are. Lacazette with minus 125 odds. He's not even starting the game, which that's crazy to me. That's insane. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang minus 104. That's actually a really good. That I love those odds. I love those odds. It's pretty much you're getting your money back. You know what I mean? So, either lock in. There's 3 things I'd say lock in for this one. First one being under 2.5. I think it's most likely going to be 2-0. I think that's the most likely score. But if it's not 2-0, it's probably going to end 2-1 from just a consolation goal by Newcastle, probably in like the 90th minute when they're down 2-0, and that'll bust everybody's under 2.5 bet. So yeah, I think the more likely one is under 2.5 though, because I don't think Newcastle is going to score today. They only have Andy Carroll on the pitch, no Callum Wilson, who's their leading goal scorer, no Saint Maximin. So they're looking a little. They're not looking like they're going to do it. I'd say that's the first lock, under 2.5. Arsenal most likely to win by 2-0 in my opinion, but 2-1 is also a probability. The second thing I'd say to take is take under not under 2.5. That'd be the first thing to take, under 2.5. Second thing to take would be Aubameyang to score anytime for minus 104. I think he's definitely going to be one of the guys to slot something in the back of the net. It's crazy to me that they have Lacazette odds on goal scorer over Aubameyang, even though Aubameyang's starting the game. So we'll see what happens with that. And then the last person, it's kind of a long shot if you want to make a little bit of bread. somebody that I like. I think Martinelli to score anytime. Gabriel Martinelli. I think that's the lock as well. That's a little bit of a long shot, but I think it could happen. He's a gunman. He's definitely a baller. So, Matt Petrucci with the chat said made 3 bets. Gamble responsibly, kid. Remember, I said that. He's saying his 3 bets are under 2.5, Martinelli to score and Aubameyang to score. I love it. Did you I don't think you can parlay that. So, I don't know. I think you can parlay that. But did you parlay that, or did you just lock those as in a straight bets on $5 on each of them? What did you end up doing, Matt? But I'm just curious on that. But before I close out the stream, he said wait, so he's saying 2-0 with Aubameyang and Martinelli to score. I like it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think those guys are the most likely to find the back of the net. I think if Aubameyang doesn't, if Martinelli doesn't, it'll probably end up being Lacazette and Aubameyang. But I see 2-0 to the Gunners. And he said, nah, all singles. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Definitely don't parlay that, because the odds, I mean, if you want to make a fuck ton of money, parlay it, but it's definitely not going to hit, because I doubt all 3 of those things will happen. Definitely probably one of those things will happen. Probably under 2.5. But we'll see what happens. Ali Arsenal says 3-1 Arsenal wins, St. Maxim scoring. So I don't see him on the roster at all, Ali. I don't see him on the Arsenal or on the roster at all for this game against Arsenal. Not even like in the substitutes, like not even on the bench. So I don't know if he could possibly get a goal. Okay, yeah. He's injured. Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't see in my sources. I didn't see him, on the team sheet. But maybe you are the plug. You know what I mean? The Arsenal plug, yes sir. Shit. But yeah. Before I close this out, I don't want to stay on here too long. I know the game just kicked off not too long ago. I just want to, jump into Manchester United versus Manchester United versus Watford. Just want to give my predictions on that. Look over the recent patches of form by the two teams. So, Manchester United, prior to their loss in the Carabao Cup 3 days ago to Manchester City, which was a terrible performance by Manchester United. So despite that loss, we're unbeaten in our last 4 games prior to that against pretty good sides, the likes of Aston Villa, Wolves, Everton, and Leicester City. But as I said before, United tends to, Manchester United tends to, not get the result they want against sides like this. It's a potential banana skin for us, since we tend to not play the best against lower tier sides. I don't know if it's just an overconfidence thing or what it is with us, but you saw we played fairly well against those bigger clubs in our last 5 games in all competitions, and then against lower sides, we just fucking don't have that hunger in us. I don't know what it is, but that's our last patch of form. And then we're gonna look at Watford. They're looking patchy. They just lost 2-1 to Swansea in Wales, so that wasn't the result they wanted. They beat Norwich, who is a good team this year in the Championship, even though despite they got relegated last year. I think that's a good win for them, because Newcastle is a strong side. We got a chat. It's from Ali Arsenal. He says, Old Turford is where I want to be. This kid is a goon. You know what, gooner? That is why they call you Gunners, gooners, because you guys are just all goons. I'm telling you, that's why. Oh shit. So yeah, just looking back at this, I think Watford's in patchy form. So they don't really have much consistency to them at the minute. I think we have some consistency to us. The game against Man City, they were the better side on the day. It was a one-off game. I don't think that's going to reflect how we play today. So just giving my predictions for this game as well, for the Manchester United Watford game. If Greenwood starts today, if Greenwood gets to start today, I like him to score. I know I sound like a fucking I know I sound like a broken record with this Greenwood fucking propaganda, but I'm telling you, the kid's gonna find the back of the net today. He's just something fucking special. He is something special. So that kid's gonna find the back of the net today. I got Greenwood to score at any time. And then also a little bit of a stretch. Donny van de Beek, who hasn't played the Dutch international, hasn't played for us in a couple games. I think if he gets to start today, I think he is super hungry to fucking contribute something. So I see him getting a goal contribution today as well. I would put my money, if I was somebody that was going to bet today, gamble responsibly. I would put my money on Donny van de Beek to get a assist today. I think Donny van de Beek's going to get an assist today. He's going to be playing from more of a deep lying role. So, I don't think he's likely to get a goal. I don't know if he's going to find himself. He does tend to find himself in those positions to score goals. But I see Donnie getting assists today. And then, like I said, Greenwood hasn't been in the best patch of form, hasn't really been able to find the back of the net or get an assist in his last couple of games. I do want to just fact check myself on this real quick. Let me see. Mason. All right, yeah, let me just bring this up real quick. I do want to just look at his last couple of games, just so I'm not spewing bullshit out there. So let's look at his stats real quick. 19 years old, just turned 19 not too long ago. Let's see. All right, yeah. So as you can see, in his last 4 games, in all competitions, he's yet to. Sorry. In his last 3 games in all competitions, he's yet to get a goal or an assist. It says he played 0 minutes against Brighton. So I guess in his last 2 games, he's yet to find the back of the net or get an assist. The game against Luton Town, I believe, was in. These are all EFL Cup games. Okay, yeah. So in the Premier League, he's yet to find like the back of the net in a bunch of games. The kid is not having a good season this year. 10 matches, 1 goal. The thing is, though, against these lower sides like Luton Town, he was on the pitch for 12 minutes and got a goal and an assist. You know what I mean? So I think that being said, Greenwood is due for a goal and an assist today. So the more likely the two being in, him being a forward, I would say take him to score at any time. Take Donny van de Beek to get an assist today. I think he's definitely going to get an assist. And I think the final score today is going to be I definitely see us getting a clean sheet against Watford. I don't see Watford getting a goal against us. I think it's going to be 3-0 to United. I could see a goal by the likes of Bruno Fernandes. He's definitely going to play. He plays every game. So I could see a goal from Bruno. I could see a goal from Mason. He's definitely going to start this game. He's not in the best patch of form at the minute. So he definitely is looking to build that confidence back up. So yeah, that being said, I think it's going to be a good one. 3-0 to United against Watford today at Old Trafford, and I like Arsenal today 2-0 or 2-1 against Newcastle. So we'll see what happens with those. Ali Arsenal says 3-1 to United. I like that. I like that. I think United's going to get a couple goals today. I can see United creating. I can see United scoring at least 3 goals. We just lost to Man City. We just got shut out by Man City. Definitely nobody in the locker room wanted that result. So they're going to be coming out firing in this cup to go into the round to the fourth round. So we'll see what happens. Ali Arsenal says, good luck. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, too. I think Arsenal, like I said, is going to get the result they want. I know the game's 10 minutes in. I'm about to, hop off the stream and tune into that. So, yeah, that's the stream. That's the show for today. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Please, if you can, smash the like button down below. If you're new here, subscribe. This is Keep It Tickin' TV. You know how we do things over here. You know the vibes. Later today at 6 p.m. is the dinner time stream. On that stream, I'll just be reacting to the Arsenal Newcastle game and the Man United Watford game. Just giving my opinion on what I saw. If anything crazy happens, give my thoughts, feelings on that. So, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Everybody, I hope you have a safe, healthy 2021. And some good football today. Definitely some good football today. So, tune in later and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on everything. So, yeah, peace.